All right, what is up, my friends? Welcome to 10 new brews. Brew number 6. 10 new brews. I build 10 new decks for each modern, for each new set. Modern Horizons 2 is here, and we're going all out this week. We're doing 10 complete leagues. Many more games than we usually play with each deck, because I'm so excited for Modern. Haven't played Modern in a while. And this deck number 6. This is a Grief deck, and this is one of the more overrated cards in the set. Not as overrated as Dorothy Voidwalker, which is a terrible card. Go my article, I'll tell you why on CoolStuffInc.com. But Grief was the card when spoiled, where everyone was like, no, impossible. They wouldn't print this with Ephemerate legal, and hasn't really done much yet. I think this is very overrated, but we are doing our due diligence today, and we're going to try out Grief and see how it is. Of course, Grief is very similar to Unmask. It's a pitch spell. Pitch a black card, it evokes, so it dies immediately, and thought seizes them. You can use Ephemerate or Malakar Rebirth on turn 1 to have it come back into play again. It won't know that it evoked, so it'll actually come into play as a creature and thought seize them again. So turn 1, pitch a card, Grief, trigger on a stack, Ephemerate, means you thought seize their 2 best cards and get a 3/2 in play. That's the ceiling. The question is, how low is the floor, and how are these middle floors when we're not on the ceiling? We'll see how that goes. We're in sort of like a black-white mid-range shell here. Tidal Scholar is obviously a good card in general. Try to maximize our black cards here for Grief, which is pretty important. Stoneford, of course, is obviously a good threat. Torok, Dread Cantor, cool new card. Like this card a lot. Pretty sweet card. Thoughtseize, Inquisition, Vindicate. Vindicate's a really important card. Super cool. Couple Planeswalkers. Just gotta have those extra threats. They're a little sticky. Our equipment for batters for whatever. Our Stoneforge Mystics makes sense. And again, just maximizing our ability to turn 1 Grief with 4 Rebirth and 4 Ephemerate. Sideboard's got sideboard cards in it. You kind of get the idea. Just a fair deck. Caldera Complete's not very good. Read my article on CoolStuffInc.com. I'll explain why, but it is useful in the sideboard for your non-interactive matchups. Let's go. Let's talky. More play. It's GriefBlade time here on 10 new brews, brought to you by
Cool Stuff Inc. is proud to sponsor Jim Davis. We offer great deals on card games, tabletop RPGs, board games, and more. Get a free token featuring Jim Davis and take 5% off your next order if you use the code JIM5 at checkout. CoolStuffInc.com. Cool stuff in stock.
Yes, like Force of Negation or Force of Will, Grief is a 2-for-1. You are 2-for-1ing yourself. Without the Ephemerate combo, it's just like Unmask, where it is mildly playable in fringe scenarios like in Legacy, but not an overtly powerful card. With Ephemerate and Rebirth is where it stops being a niche card and can theoretically be just a raw power card. But we'll see, honestly. I'm not convinced. Not convinced at all. How do you join my Discord? There's your info right there. One of the best ways, best perks for being a sub is joining my Discord. Welcome. You can't grief. It's true. You cannot grief yourself. Unmask is most commonly played in Reanimator decks in Legacy, where you can unmask your opponent for a turn 1 Grizzlebrand, or you can unmask yourself if necessary as well. And here's Unmask. Unmask is a nice boomer card. Nice boomer card here. And again, very similar to Grief, just a sorcery. And I've cast some Unmask in my day. I definitely played the red-black Reanimator deck in Legacy to like a top 16 at SCG once. Pretty fun. All right, here we go. And Ephemerate with no Grief, but still a pretty good hand, honestly. Still a pretty good hand. We're going to keep this. We're playing Lilith of Last Hope to try and recur our Griefs. It's kind of the thought process there. Keep this. Agree that we're light on Ephemerate targets. Cookbook. Sure. I think that, playing all creatures is kind of awkward, though, so that's how we're rolling it. Trying to make the deck reasonable. Oh my god. Okay, so they have 2 Goblin Lures, a Root Wallet. So they actually have turn 2 Vengevine here, assuming we didn't have a thing. They could just Neonate, discard Vengevine, and then discard Wallet to the Cookbook. But we're about to blow that up. So we're not taking Root Wallet. Take the Neonate, and their hand's pretty bad now. Discard Vengevine, make a food, sure. Hopefully they don't draw a 1-mana creature. Ephemerate is great on Tide Hollow Sculler and passable on Stoneforge Mystic. So, all right, they are pitching a Root Walla here. Did they draw a 1-mana creature? Yes or no? Of course they did. All right. This is a good Cauldron matchup. Batterskull is definitely better than Cauldron's matchup. 100%. All right. Another Ephemerate. So now we're a big doo-doo. They ripped the creature on us, which is pretty bad. They drew the card we thought sees, essentially. We get the Stoneforge, get Batterskull, and just like hope it's good enough, basically. Lifelink a chance to hopefully stay alive. Alright, so they come in. We can't block. They get to pump and deal... Nope, not pumping. Okay. Go to 9. Make a food. Oh my god. Sick draws. Just sick draws. And that's kind of the fear with this deck is like, we're just playing way too fair, you know? So they're just destroying us. I mean, this is obviously a very good hand on their part, but this card's ridiculous. Kaldara would be terrible here. It doesn't do anything. Alright, I'm done with y'all. Well, we drew Grief, but it doesn't actually do anything. So we're dead. We could like Grief, Inquisition, get their entire hand, but all their cards are already in play. And yeah, we're going to concede. Alright, so we get to bring in some graveyard hate. Kind of like, I mean, Kataki is good against the green-black versions of the deck. I'm not sure if it's good against the this version. Skyclave seems great. Kaya seems good. Nile Spellbomb's fine. I mean, the discard spells are like kind of awkward because a lot of stuff want to go on the graveyard anyway. Fatal Push. Taking Root Walla to turn off Vengevine. I mean, like, I guess. Like, it's a pretty big ask, you know? I would say Torok's pretty bad here. I would say Vindicate's not great. All of our Planeswalkers aren't, like, great here. I don't think I want Thoughtseize either. Yeah, Kataki's, like, a little annoying with our equipments, but the thing is, like, they're not, like, all in on the food stuff. They're kind of just, like, trying to Vengevine. I think we do want Caldera over Sword of Light and Shadow because they probably can't kill it. That's fine. Do we want Kataki? Like, Kaya is also pretty good against them too. We'll have a Last Hope. Seems kind of bad. So does Gideon, honestly. So maybe we want like, I mean, Fatal Push kills, killing Asmo, Masbo, whatever. Thing. Oh, that's actually true, actually. We can just cast Torok on turn 2. It's actually like an insane, like, it just gets big, which is really cool. That's kind of cool. I like that. So Vindicate, Sword of Fire and Ice, Kaya. Vindicate, honestly, isn't great either. Do I want to just bring in, like, Fatal Pushes? I think so. So I think we're, like, here. Not exactly sure. Alright, so on the play. We got a Grief with no Ephemerate. Alright. Do we use that? Like, we're gonna keep we do have 8 ways to flicker it, you know? They mulligan to 5. All right, we're going to do it. Their hand is land. The cow. I love the cow. Wraith Cookbook Inquiry. So it's probably just the Inquiry. Yeah. All right. Sure. Their hand's pretty bad now. We have Stoneforge or Batterskull, and we have Skyclave to eat the Underworld Cookbook. That wasn't very exciting, honestly. I'm pretty low on grief, I'm not going to lie. But this is an experiment to see how it actually is, you know? I, like everyone else, when I saw grief, was like, oh my god, Ephemerate, what are you doing? Wishes of a ghost, you're so stupid, blah, 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 blah. But, Batterskull, or this might be a Caldera spot, actually, because it's just, we're looking for a faster clock, and they probably can't kill it. Oh, I'm down with Caldera here. Alright, let's take it. They're going to keep the Cow and the Wraith in their hand. Cycle Wraith, sure. If they play an Asmor, Maza, we'll kill it with Skyclave. Neonate, sure. Vengevine. Cow. Moo. Hollow One. Alright, that's a pretty sick recovery. Alright. From literally nothing to Hollow One Vengevine. Alright, sure. Moogak. So now we just like Caldera on defense, I guess. We can't attack with it because we'll just get murdered. And now we have Kaya to eat their stuff. It does block better here, it is true. Against their 4 power creatures. Alright, let's play this again. Man. Mo. I played Barter Cow a few weeks ago in Historic. Alright, so... complete. And now we just get Kaya going and exile the cookbook, probably. Kaya! There is no secret cow level. You've been misinformed. Alright. You're up. So yeah, when they can't actually kill Stoneforge Mystic or Germ, then yes, Caldera is good. That's just not the case in most matchups. Net decking the stream? I built this deck with my bare hands. Batterskull! Batterskull's like, what about me? What about me? What about me? Alright. I mean... I'm just gonna eat the creatures, I guess, and play Batterskull. We could just put the Batterskull on the freaking Caldera or whatever. I don't know why I'm casting. I have Stoneforge play. I'm stupid. I don't know what I'm doing. Sure, whatever. I think this game's already over anyway, so obviously I should have used Stoneforge and put it in. I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah, you're up. I think I was thinking about tapping 5 to put Batterskull onto the Caldera next turn. Goblin Lore, okay. Discard Vengevine. Okay. Cycling, sure. Alright, yeah, they're dead now. Sure. So yeah, I think I was getting ahead of myself. Whatever. That was a pretty sick comeback from them. They went from literally nothing to like an actual board, like pretty quick. But okay. Do I want Kataki? Do I want Kataki? Vindicate's pretty freaking slow. Kataki's kind of cool, actually. It's obviously a little awkward with our cards, but like any sort of cookbook draw, Kataki's really good against. I think it's Hollow One too. Like they have very little mana in play. So, and then are we interested in cutting the Sword of Fire and Ice? Maybe. I don't think we need this many swords. I'm bringing like Damn maybe. Damn. All right. Well, we drew the Ephemerate and the Rebirth and didn't draw the Grief. Opponent mulligans to 6. Our hand's pretty bad. Just gonna mulligan. We found the Grief, but we just like don't want it. I don't want this either though. So all right, whatever. Ship this. Opponent's on 6 cards. The problem is you can't really mulligan to the Grief Wombo combo because it requires 2 cards in your hand. So you're basically Himitorking yourself, you know? Oh! Oh!
Oh, it's Lightning Helix! Oh my god!
We did it! We did it! We did it! Alright, so... Let's... Wait, hold on, hold on. Hold on. Player land first, stupid. Thank you. Good grief. There handed to be 4 basking root wallas. Oh, oops. Basically, that's what it is, actually. Alright, take Asmo, and do we take Rootwalla or Vengevine? I think it's just the actual Rootwalla. If I take Vengevine, then they just draw a creature and get it back next turn. So let's remove their ability to actually do that. That's so funny. Alright, I guess. Their hand is Vengevine, Mire. And this was my concern in my set review. Where it's like, yeah, we just did it. We pulled off our 2-card combo, and all we have to show for is a 3/2. And Dex and Mod are like so powerful that like, who freaking cares, you know? I kind of want to block. I think the long game favors. I mean, the long game doesn't favor us actually. Does have menace? That is true. Rebound. I mean, I doubt they have a card in their hand that actually matters, but sure. Yeah. Pretty unlikely. Alright. Alright. I mean, I guess. You're up. It's actually a Coalesce shirt. Coalesce Apparel, let's shop. It's a Mock Sapphire. Alright, so, just gonna block. Just draw Stoneforge, I guess. Walla, walla, walla. Alright. I mean, I'm not casting this, so. Odds the Avalanche come back. They're live. They're live. Main deck Leyline. I mean, Pitches to Grief is like, I guess, you know, somewhat okay. Castle Lockthwain. Alright. That's not bad. Can always just like cast this to empty our hand more if we need to. Take 4, draw a card. Love it. Hurt me. Hurt me. Hello? Hello?
Bingo! Alright.
Fatal Push, sure. Sure. Don't mind if I do. At 13 life, we're gonna like. I think we should close the game out with this thing. Play this. I should play this first. That was stupid. They have Bartered Cow, land. Sure. Shriek Maw is a pseudo solitude. I mean, that's honestly like not terrible. All right. I can't even cast the cow. Can't even cast the cow. All right, so just fire it in here. No vigilance, no lifelink, just a honky chonky threat. So discard a cow, make a food, sure. Mo. Goblin Lore. Discarding a bartered cow and a hollow one. Okay. Alright, there's a hollow one. Sure. And a Walla. Walla. And a Vengevine. Alright, that's all pretty good. Okay, we're going to have to pump this Caldera back on the defense here. We have not revolted, so... I mean, you can just block with these Stoneforge and rebirth it to get Batterskull, which is kind of cool, so... Courtyard. Okay. Your turn. Start cracking those foods. Hungry? Why wait? Another cow. Moo, moo, moo. All these foods. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's Azamizumaza. Alright, so we're going to kill that. They're going to kill my... Yo, check this out. Check this out. You ready? Hold on. I gotta figure this one out. We got a cool one here, I think. We're gonna activate Stoneforge Mystic. We're gonna hold priority. We're gonna fatal push the Asmo Muzumasa. Now, if they use the food to kill the Stoneforge, I can go get Batterskull. Yep. So we're going to rebirth it. I guess I can just kill it again. But it's a cool idea, though. Yeah, I guess this is like kind of irrelevant, but sure. They just kill it again. They wouldn't just kill it, I don't think, like straight up. Yeah. Alright, maybe that was bad. Whatever. Like they can just attack. Maybe wrong. I don't know. What are you gonna do? Whatever. So they get the thingy. This thing blocks. We take 7. We're like pretty dead. Pretty dead. What? No attacks? They put me to 2? And now I have a freaking Castle Lockblade in play also? We got draws here, folks. Stoneforge Mystic's back. Okay, great. Opponent's, that's a pretty... I guess, like, it would have worked out for us, but... Now we're hard casting Batterskull. Now we got blocks for days. Push our own Stoneforge. The thing is, they had 6 foods in place. They had 3 shots no matter what. So no matter what we were gonna do, it wasn't gonna work there. I just didn't like look at how many food they had. They had like an insane amount of food. So all right. So we won. We won that match. 1-0. 1-0 with the old Griefster. Obviously, Grief's not gonna be great against the discard, against like the graveyard deck, but. Push my own Stoneforge in response to them casting Asmo Maza. Then like put Batterskull in play. Maybe that's better. Yeah. Maybe. I mean, there are no attack there that didn't actually affect the game, I don't think. But Asmo kills Batterskull too. Yeah, but if I get to untap Batterskull and equip it, the game ends. So, we got to kill the Asmo. The Asmo is pretty freaking stupid. So. Let's go round 2. Round 2, fight. I'm a little hungry again. We are over 5 hours into the stream. We're currently in deck number 3 today. Yes, that deck is not beating a Germ with Caldera and Batterskull for sure. That is the ultimate equipment chunker for sure. Absolutely. So yeah, I mean, Caldera has a place in the sideboard, I think, in spots like that, where they just have no removal in their deck at all. But if your opponent can ever kill Stoneforge Mystic or kill the Germ, I think it's just not worth ever getting. I mean, the thing is, like, that was mostly just Stoneforge Mystic and sideboard cards being good, right? Like, that's cute. That is true. If Asmore or whatever kills a Batterskull, it makes the creature deal damage to itself. So, why are we playing Walkers in our Ephemerate deck? I mean, like, it's not just an Ephemerate deck. It's kind of like a Jund deck. You know, we're playing all these discard spells and Grief, and you want to have a thing that actually closes the game out. And there aren't many, like, good creatures that actually, like, are durable enough to close a game out. Like, what creatures do you want to play? You know, like, Elite Spellbinder, Wall of Blossoms. Like, what creature are you playing that's, like, durable and threatening? You missed one deck. You missed the Cascade deck. Glimpse of Tomorrow. So, like, ephemerating a Wall of Omens is kind of like, all right, whatever, I guess, you know? All right. Opponent keeps 7. We have a tap land for a black source, just really, really awkward. Decklist isn't up there. It'd be on cool stuff tomorrow. Or Friday, I mean. We're going to mulligan this. If this is a swamp, I keep easily. But I think that we're on the draw. Yeah, I'm just going to mulligan. Alright. Yeah, it's pretty awkward. Alright, we're going to keep this. Going to ship the Rebirth. Alright. I mean, not ideal, but... Ooh, Affinity. You played Affinity before. It was awesome. I mean, this might not be Affinity, but... We're about to find out, so... What do you got over there, friend? Springleaf Drum, Plating, Mirror Enforcer, Riptide Bridge, Thought Monitor. Yeah. So, we'll take the Plating. And they go tap land drum. Yeah, and it's pretty clunky, honestly. We can Sculler or something. Ephemerating Sculler would be nice, but it might be too slow. Yeah, the Affinity deck was pretty awesome. Alright, so they play Drum, Bridge. They have Citadel, Enforcer, Thought Monitor. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. They're playing actual Mirror Enforcer, too. Not the right art, though. We draw a Stoneforge Mystic, which is pretty good. That's pretty good. Yes, we can't Vindicate any lands. Can't Vindicate any lands. We're just going to get Stoneforge Mystic. Get Batterskull. Start working on that element of the game. Next turn, we can Sculler and use Ephemerate to get 2 cards off of it. They drew a Bauble. You sicko. You sicko. Ugh. Now they can actually cast all their... I'm sorry. They were good. They were way good. What was I? Yeah, I should have... I don't know what I was thinking. I wasn't counting the artifacts properly. Yeah. All right. Well, now Sculler's terrible. Another Bauble? Off the monitor? Sure. And Shadow Spear. Okay. Nice Tidehowl Sculler Idiot. Yeah, that was bad. So I'm casting Sculler there, I guess? Now they have 0 cards in hand, so Sculler's terrible. They bobble. Draw Thoughtseize. Bobble again. Okay. I mean, we're going to get the Batterskull in play. And we can, like, Ephemerate and get, like, another equipment, too. So we'll just say go. Shadow Spear is sweet. We played the deck without Shadow Sphere, and by the end, I was like, I think Shadow Spear is a really good one of for Urza Saga. Want to Vindicate the Spear? Why Vindicate the Spear? Or folks, don't ask me why I didn't do something. Tell me what you think I should do, and explain it. All right, yeah, it's pretty good. So send these in, sure. Yeah, I'm stoked for Frogmite. Move that thingy, sure. So pop in our Batterskull. couldn't block an Ephemerate because it has trample anyway. It doesn't even matter. Ben 2, Lurrus. What is this? What is this? Metallic Rebuke on the Ephemerate? Okay. They have no cards in hand again? We're screwed. We're screwed. Nice discard spells, idiot. Alright. I mean, Vindicate this thing. Play tap land. Attack for 4. Don't get fired, Mr. Photon. Plating off the top rope. Sick draw. Sick draw. Yeah, we're dead. They're going to put on the Mirror Enforcer, not the Flyer? I guess Edge Trample. Alright, sure, we're just dead. Yeah, it sucked. They just destroyed us. And we had all these terrible hand destruction cards in our hand that didn't do anything. Alright, so we get to board some cards in here. We're going to bring in Caldara. We're going to bring in... This thing could actually... Nope, never mind. Bring in Damnation. Bring in Fatal Push. Isn't even that good against them, but... like Attacky War's Wage, obviously. Cut the Thought Seizes. I mean, a lot of our cards are just bad because they jump their hand so fast. If we live, we're still not winning the game. So, cut Torok. Push kills all the cheap creatures. Like Ornithopter and stuff, so you can just, not have them run you over. Probably cut, like, Light and Shadow. Sculler does seem pretty bad. Archon on Mary is, like, not the worst. I think you still want the Inquisitions. I think they're fine. You want some discard. I guess Skyclave's good, too, right? Scholars do seem pretty freaking bad. You want Archon too, maybe? And then we'll shave, like... I guess Gideon's pretty bad, too. It's quite the change here, but sure. I think one Kai is fine. Like, if I get exile of the artifact lands, it'd be cool, but... The thing is, the Grief combo, like, mulling to the Grief combo just puts you down even more cards, This is fine. We can keep this. It's actually pretty good. Thoughtseize better than Inquisition. I mean, it hurts a lot more. The damage matters, I think. And, like, maybe it is better because it takes the flying creature that draws 2 is really important. But taking, like look at their hand, Like, it hits most things. Double tap land, drum, double creature. So we just take plating here. And their hand's real slow. I don't think playing this many artifact lands is correct. I think you want some of them, but I think they're playing way too many. Damn! Alright. So they draw Citadel. And they're... Should I play plating here? Not play Pest and Drum. Interesting. Alright. So we just play Kaya. Shock here. We'll take less off Shocking than we will off the Clearing twice. So I'll target non-land permanent. Signal Pest is, I agree, not great either. They draw another Citadel. Alright. They're going to play Drum. Pest. Pest. Not the card draw card. And equip. Okay. 2 cards left. We draw Fatal Push. So we can just like Kaya a Pest, then push the other Pest. Or we could Kaya the Drum. and push the one they attack with. Want to keep their like permanent count low if possible, obviously, so they can't affinity step out. Could just Wrath too, I guess. The problem is that like push won't kill the bigger creatures, whereas the Wrath will. But it does put them down to, it puts them to 4 artifacts, which is still enough, honestly. They have an artifact land in hand too, so yeah, I want to save a damnation. I'm just gonna eat this. And we're gonna push this. I can make them equip. Yeah, let's do this. Damn. Another plating. Okay. And a land. They draw a threat. It's going to be scary. If they draw a threat, it's going to be scary. We're going to not clearing here. Try and draw a land for Batterskull, or spell is good too. Skyclave? Sure. I freaking love Kaya. I'm a big Kaya fan. Kaya's the nut. So you can Skyclave here and stack the trigger, Ephemerate.
Did I am I your birthday? 62 months, almost as many years old as Jim is now.
Terrantera, resub, one of the OGs. It was last Saturday, yes. You're the best, Terrantera. 62 months is insane. Thanks so much. Do I just stack this properly? No. Oh, I concede. Cool. Skyclave's good with the fatal with Ephemerate. Kaya's the nut. Remember another Kaya. Kaya's freaking awesome. Not Campbell, Kaya. Kaya. We're gonna cut. Maybe like one too many swords here. My Fire Ice. Let's try it. Cut a Grief. Good grief. Yeah, you can't stack it wrong. Pretty sure. All right, we have Grief. God, we have Grief and no. We have 8 ways to flicker it. We're still going to keep, I think, though. That's pretty bad, but... I mean, we can draw one of our 8 ways to do it. We can't have Stony Silence, we have equipment, so... Double Bobble. Okay. Baba. Ephemerate. Okay. Bubba butt. Bubba butt. Do we just Grief from here? I had Skyclave in the main deck initially, but you really got to keep your black card count up, so Grief's actually like castable. So I cut it down. Might have been wrong. It's also like not really a great threat. You just need on threats to close the game with. That was the thought process there. I don't really want to lose Push or Vindicate. I would definitely dump an Archon if I could, but I'm not griefing here. They didn't use their baubles. Interesting. Glimmerwood. Nothing. Okay, so probably a Metallic Rebuke, I guess. Stoneforge Mystic. Now I'm gonna grief because I want to push through Rebuke. I think I want to. Now we can resolve Stoneforge Mystic. So let's grief them. Pitch Vindicate. Keep push. No, their hand is Thopter, double Mirror Enforcer, Thought Monitor. So Affinity is currently, this costs 4, this costs 3 and 3. So take Thought Monitor, play Stoneforge Mystic, and hope for the best. I don't like Bobble in these decks at all. We did not play Bobble in our Affinity deck. I think it's terrible. It's very inconsistent. It's very slow. It's super awkward in spots like this. Like, they're going to bobble me now and lose their Affinity, you know? Like, and then they're just going to draw a random card next turn. Just seems really bad. They also show ways to, like, I shuffled, obviously. But, yeah, Jar is great. Jar's really good with Urza, too. Urza Saga. Alright, so we don't have a third land, but Yeah, definitely not the correct time to bobble. Obviously, wait till I shuffle first. And now they just have like 2 7-drops in their hand and an Ornithopter. And another bobble, sure. They're 1 short on not Mirror Enforcer. Take a land here. Definitely take a land here. Sweet. So we're going to push the Thopter and just fire in the Caldera, I think. I'm good. I'm gonna upkeep, kill their Thopter because they have a counterspell or something like that. Also, they won't know what their count is on Mystery Bobble too, so. Again, push is here to do exactly this. Just keep their board small. Can't kill Mirror Enforcer, but it's fine. Frogmite is here. Feeling froggy. That's probably not going to hit. So, I guess, like, if we want to Batter Skull this turn, is Batter Skulling better than playing Archon of Emeria? Probably. I'll just fucking cast it, whatever. Yes, they're obviously nothing hittable, but sure. All right, so you go. They can play a 4/4 here if they want to. They have 4 artifacts, cost 3. I said make it cost 2. They can play both 4/4s, I think, but I don't think it matters. They should die to the Caldera in 2 turns, so. Untap, draw, Kaya. Not super good here, but Swedish Jam. I'll happily trade Batterskull for 4 life and a Mirror Forcer thing, and this thing just gets in for lethal next turn. And then the Archon will stop them from going off next turn if they like draw a chain of like bunch of card draw spells. You're up. Froggy, my froggy boy. Just another Frog Monday. Alright.
Game.
I'm not... Still not super impressed with the deck, but we are winning. We are winning. So... Leon and Relic Warder, just play Kataki. You know, like just play some other really powerful card. Leon and Relic Warder is way too small ball. Zan says... My man just made a diamond constructed for the first time 5 minutes ago using my Brood. Is it Turbo Turns deck?
Hello, darkness.
I guess you didn't hear the news. Yeah, obviously if opponents want not playing removal, you know, it's good. But yeah, I think they just banned Time Warp. Let's go. So about this Grief deck, Stoneforge is pretty good. All right, on the play. And a lot of Ephemerates and no Grief. We're on the play, though. We have Sculler. This is fine. Just Rebirth on 1, Sculler on 2. Least impactful ban ever? I don't think that's true, but... Alright, so we'll just play a Malachar Meyer here and say go. And I said, what about Allrun's Epiphany? Oh god, they're doing it. They got it. Oh god. Oh no, never mind. They're still teasing us. Should have made Lorehold a 4/5, not a 5/5. So like none of our cards are actually good. So taking Ephemerate, sure. Now I can just play Sculler on turn 2 and not feel bad about it, so it's fine. Alright, their hand is... we're playing a Mirror here. So they have Vindicate, Stoneforge, Fatal Push. So obviously not much we can do here. We can take the push. So we have Rebirth up for the Sculler when they try and kill it. But like, it doesn't even matter, I guess. We take Stoneforge. They push it, get back Stoneforge. We... we take push, they play Stoneforge, and they're able to play a threat before I can Torok them. So I'll take Stoneforge, make them push it. It's fine. Optimator, what's up?
Fire Bluff Canal is some of the best art in Magic's history. Just saying.
Spire Bluff Canal? That's cool. Alright, so they push that. It's fine. Get back Stoneforge Mystic. Play Godless Shrine. Like to draw a spell here. Like to draw a spell. That's a spell, I guess. Sure. Let's go get a... Plains is fine, honestly. We have a last black source here. And we get the Sculler with Rebirth up. So... Sculler you again. And they know our hand is Rebirth in it. Stoneforge, they have their own Torok too. Man, a true mirror here. We're going to take the Stoneforge Mystic. Because we're going to Torok them next turn. And we're going to say go. Look at this. Look at this. It's like looking in a mirror. Spider-Man meme. Ah, fellow trucker, eh? We're going to have things to say. Marsh Flats, sure. Say go, sure. So they have Vindicate in their hand. They have Torok in their hand. They have Clearing in their hand. They have a random card in their hand. Will they cast Vindicate here? Vindicating my land be a very good play here. That's a super heads-up play. They're not going to do it, though. They're going to Edict me. And they're going to exile all cards in my graveyard. And this still works for this, right? Whenever a creature dies. Yep. Okay, so Rebirth this. So, Sculler dies. I lose my graveyard. Oh, wait. Alright. Alright, fair. It's not Ephemerate. Alright. Welcome to the show. My name's Jim. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Welcome. How's it going, everyone? Whatever. Kick your stupid thing. Discard your spells. Silent Clearing, Stoneforge Mystic. Sure. They still have a Torok in their hand, but whatever. Their hands Vindicate, Torok. Sure. My bad. What's up, D? It's actually a Coalesce shirt. That's a Mock Sapphire. But yes, Run the Jewels is also awesome. Ephemerate wouldn't do anything either. That's also correct. Yes. That's why they made me exile my graveyard. So we wasted a card. What are you gonna do? Not a good play, but they're gonna Vindicate my Silent Clearing. Okay, sure. And they need a land for Torok. We draw Kaya. Kaya! I love me some Kaya. And let's eat their Stoneforge and their whatever land. Get him for a 4-ball. Torok's got pro white, but and they're gonna miss the land drop again for their own Torok. Wow. They draw their Vindicate, sure. Vindicated. Yeah, I mean, they're eventually gonna draw a land for Torok, but all right, it's a Field of Ruin. Yeah, I mean, we're like basically at parity here. They have one card in hand. I'm drawing a card. It's a castle. We're no longer a parity. Now we're in amazing shape. Okay. Castle's the nut here. That's not what I was trying to do. Stoneforge Mystic? Okay. They have Field of Ruin, I guess, too, but... Got a card. So I think we're going to just take the trade here. They need to field me and deal with my Stoneforge Mystic. So, one card in hand. They draw it to a second card. They have to field my castle or I keep drawing cards. They play a land. That's good. Oh my god. Is natural Batterskull? Sure. It's fun. That's a brick. Okay. I'm a little tempted to just draw a card here, honestly. Just like tree, I just like draw a card. I have a good chance to hit a land. If I draw a spell, I'm also happy. It's all about just like material. Taking 4 is not the end of the world here. I'm gonna draw a card. Thoughtseize, sure. Tilt. Tilt. I got you, Bolt Snap Bolt. Kaya. Alright, so they're going to field me. Go get a swamp. Alright, they're out of cards. So, fortunately, we can't really use these for any, like, value, but that was pretty good. Alright, well, let's rock and roll, I guess. Stoneforges all day. Go get Batterskull. I guess so. Go get sort of light and shadow. And I guess you're up. Casts the game 1 life. I don't know about that. They have like Torox in their deck and stuff. Having the card in our hand matters. All right, here they come. So we're 1 short of equipping. Ugh, that's the other reason I have cards in your hand, so. Pretty sick draw. Yeah, alright. That's pretty good. That was a pretty good draw, I'm not gonna lie. No lies here. No lies here. Good. Also a reason to keep it. Good grief. Good grief. A free creature here is like actually pretty good. We can actually like grief and then equip the Sword of Light and Shadow to grief, which is pretty dope. We could also just like equip Sword to the Stoneforge Mystic and attack, kill Liliana. Oh, but it won't trigger them. It won't trigger them. Oh right, duh. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Right. You're right. I'm stupid. It is free if I want it to be. Just won't do what I want it to do. Okay, so. So, equip sword, kill Liliana. We go to 1 or 2 on the backswing. Then next turn we can attack again. Just play Batterskull. Lose a card from hand. Alright. I think that's fine. Just play sword. Say go. Just don't draw out of me, please. Just don't draw out of me here. They didn't draw out of me. There we go. Goodbye, Thoughtseize. We hardly knew ye. Batty Skull. No blocks. And a concession. Look at that. 21-2 life totals and the concession. Alright, so we're going to bring in what? What? They have Liliana of the Veil. We don't. That card is pretty good against us. Kaya can exile a Germ, which is kind of cool. Skyclave's like not great. Like hits like some cards. Ephemerate, Rebirth. Doesn't hit a lot. Hits Liliana and just dies and gives him a 3/3, which is a pretty big deal. Planeswalkers seem good, but we are on the draw. I mean, push. I mean, they can't remove Keldar. They can kill the Stoneforge Mystic, and if the Keldar actually gets into play, they can still, like, Liliana Edict, path it, like... Alright, I think we do want the Skyclaves. What are we cutting? What are we cutting here? Oh, I can't kill Germ, right? It's not a token. Yeah, I don't like these, actually. I think I'm just gonna stand pat, honestly. I don't think I want to bring anything in. I don't think I want Fatal Push. I guess killing Stoneforge is, like, kind of important, but, like, there's a lot of discard, too. You could definitely cut, like, a land. We have a lot of land with our Rebirths, also. They're bringing, like, some pushes. I might cut, like, a discard spell. We are on the draw. Discard is a little better, but obviously terrible draws in the mid game. Let's try this. I'm not sure. Cutting one Ephemerate's also like fine. It's like fine with Stoneforge Mystic and stuff. Well, we got the nuts, folks. We got the nuts. Let's see if they can Thoughtseize the nuts away from us. They have an Inquisition that's not good enough. Oh, wow. Oh, let's go. All right. They could have Fatal Push, I guess, but... That's true. I can't check their hand. That's right. So... let's discard the Rebirth and keep the Ephemerate. No, let's stack it right. So we want the evoke trigger first, then the look at hand. So look at hand first. So take a look at their hand. It's kind of cool. Their hand is Toffee Voidwalker, Bloodchief Thirst, double Stoneforge, and a land. So we'll take Stoneforge and then Stoneforge again. Thirst isn't hitting Voidwalker until it matters. Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good nuts here. I mean, it's not that good, you know? Like, I mean, definitely still Magic to be played. But, all right, we're 3-0. I mean, like, I don't really like this deck that much, but it definitely is, like, fine. It just feels like it felt before Grief, where it just, like, fine. You know, like, it's not amazing. It can certainly win games. Probably go 3-2 in most of your leagues, you know, but, like, it's not winning a 15-round tournament, you know? Just kind of, yeah, it's kind of clunky. Just, like, not a lot of raw power, you know? Yeah, they're going to have one spell left over, and we had a 3-2 in play, and they had 5 turns to draw a card. You know, like, we're still playing Magic. The game's not over. Like, that was, like, the thing is, like, it's like a 2-card combo that makes your opponent have a bad hand. They don't lose. Modern decks are really good. You know, like, they can draw a spell or two and be back in the game immediately. You know, so... And it kind of just adds a level of, like, inconsistency to the deck, so, I don't know. It's obviously going fine. We're 3-0. You know, I'm not, like, you know, complaining too much. But people like the shirt. Go to colosapparel.shop. You can get the shirt right now. You can go buy it. Promo code Jim10, 10% off your order. The new Run the Jewel shirt is freaking awesome. Colos Apparel, tons of great shirts. Best Magic the Gathering themed apparel there is anywhere. Super high quality, super comfortable shirts. When I think about them, I touch my shirts too. And check it out. colosapparel.shop. Promo code Jim10, 10% off your order. colosapparel.shop. Also, check out Insight Esports. Insight Esports, my new sponsor. They run freaking awesome tournaments at MTG Melee. They're running a $5,000 standard open on Saturday. They're running a team tournament on Sunday. It's my birthday this weekend. My birthday party, so I'm not gonna be playing these events. But they got a sealed tonight at 7 p.m. $10 to play, cash prizes. Tons of great events. $5,000 opens. Great stuff. Just go to MTG Melee, look for Insight Esports. Ah, come on. A min number of players. I mean, probably, but they always hit their amounts. Like the opens average like 200 players, maybe. It's very, very good EV if you're an EV centric Magic player. All right, so we're gonna play. All right, we did it again, I guess. Opponent's playing Lurrus. We're going to keep. We'll get rid of one of these Thoughtseizes. Good grief. Their hand is Ragavan, Fatal Push, Thoughtseize. Let's take Ragavan and push, I guess. Yeah, that's fine. So they got cycling land, 3 lands, push. We have a 3-2. They can Thoughtseize my Sculler. And then I have a Thoughtseize. Doesn't really do much against them because they have nothing left. Stoneforge Mystic off the top, please. Alright. Okay. Rebound. Pad those stats. Look again. Another discard spell? Great. Alrighty then. Sure. That like protects the Grief at least. We could actually like draw step this if we wanted to, but I don't think we really need to. Like a lot of their cards are instants anyway, but they just protect it. So untap, draw. All right, sure. It's a lot of freaking Thoughtseizes. You're up. All right. Now that they're cycling more, I think I'm gonna draw step it. I'm just gonna hold it. Like we're just so all in on this 1/3/2. We just kill it. Like our hand's terrible, you know. Tomb, sure. Like if I go to Ephemerate their draw step and they bolt it, I don't think we can win anymore. Like, sure. Ren and 6. It's pretty good. Pretty good. So they have Crypt, Mire in their hand. They have two lands. Okay. They get to get back they're gonna cycle and get it back again. This is pretty gross. This is pretty gross. I'm not gonna do it. If they draw push or bolt, we just lose. We literally lose them a spot. So we're guaranteed to kill the Ren 6 next turn. Like it's not guaranteed if they have like a bolt or whatever, but we're in pretty bad shape. Like they've netted like they're like +2 or +3 cards already. There's plus. They have 2. It's annoying because they can't. So their hand's Barrenmore X. Stupid Thoughtseize. Actually, they draw a card now. Why did they bobble? I guess they wanted to like the fetch or not. This is ridiculous. All right. Attack Ren 6. Later Thunderbird. All right. Well, we've killed Ren 6. I mean, we're just gonna cast this because freaking we have 9 Thoughtseizes in our hand. And they have a Thoughtseize too. They have a Peterland and a Barrenmore, and they have another draw here. All right. Finally, that Urza Saga. Yeah, most of the brews don't have Urza Saga. It's clearly the best card in the set by like a lot, but I think that the correct way to brew Modern might be try and find the best Urza Saga deck, but we're trying out different stuff today. Urza Saga is the best card in the set. It's not close. I've already called it. It will definitely be banned by this time next year. Once the right decks are found for it, it's definitely gonna get banned. Voidwalker. Okay. And a discard spell. I mean, like, we could ephemerate Grief, but they have these two cards. No, they have Peterland X in their hand, and like then I can't attack next turn, so this is fine. Yep, we're dead. Like, all right. They have 0 cards. We like... Alright, draw. Alright, I guess. So they can draw Peterland. We have Thoughtseize for Lurrus. So they drew a land. Yes, they drew a land. They get to play Lurrus now. We have no answer. They start bobbling. Yeah. Not really about this game here. This game is basically all my fears about Ephemerate and Grief. Like, how it played out this game is exactly how I feared it would play out. Like, we just didn't do anything, you know? And now we're just dead to this Lurrus. They have no cards in hand. We have fucking 5 Thoughtseizes in our hand. Alright. Other decks, they're all going to be on YouTube. I'm not going to... I can go over them at some point, but not right now. There's a million decks. They're on my Twitter. You can see them everywhere. Yeah, like... We need push. I mean, Skyclave seems fine. Gotta cut, like, some of the discard. I just don't want it to end up like last game. I mean, we only drew 1 Ephemerate that game. Or 1 extra Ephemerate, you know? And these are just lands, too, you know? Maybe it's too much discard, for sure. Kaya doesn't really do a ton. Campbell. We're gonna cut, like... I'm just cut all the Thoughtseize, honestly. And then... Stoneforge, Torok. Scholar is kind of eh. Scholar's not great.
Loving the content.
What's up, my friend? Month number 2, most more month resub. Thanks so much. Just bringing like another Planeswalker. Honestly, Campbell's not bad either. Just got a land too, I think. Honestly, so I got the Urborg. Let's try this. Their threat suite does seem to be much more robust than ours. Like, they're just like general engine and plan. Just seems a lot better than what we're doing. I mean, we got to get... Oh, no, we don't. This time, we don't have it this time. We don't have a black card. I'm still going to keep, though. We just draw a black card, so... Oh, we're on the... Yeah, sure, on the draw, whatever. Alright. My spell bombs, they go. Good grief. Mountain? Raggy Van? That's pretty good. Alright, and Bobble, sure. So you need to draw a black card. That's not a black card. Black card, please. Got there, I suppose. Their hand is running 6. Another Raggy. And a Croxa. So, Ren 6, and then Raggy. And then we block the, we just block the Pirate, assuming they don't draw a Bolt or something like that. If they do draw a Bolt, the game probably just ends, honestly, so... So block. Castle here is going to be really important, I think. So evoke is only instant speed if the creature has flesh. So yeah, it's fine. Skyclave, pretty good. Kind of awkward. They didn't play Croxa, which is kind of interesting. We value Castle higher than being able to cast Skyclave next turn, so just play our swords, they go. Castle's the nut. There's Tomb, Shocking In, Thoughtseize me. So they're going to get my entire hand for Croxa, which is like fine. No? They're not going to Croxa again? That's kind of weird. Oh.
Oh, it's Lightning Helix! Oh my god!
I do like this card. This card's pretty dope. Boom shakalaka. This is GriefBlade. We are 3-0 so far, but I don't really like the deck that much, honestly. So they have our Bull Spell, I guess. Just fine. I guess they can just, like, they're pretty close to Croxing. Veil of Summer. You son of a bitch. This card's still legal? Why? F-Paul's, that's a raid for 200. Thanks so much. I appreciate that. If you're tuning in, welcome to the stream. Hi, my name is Jim. This is 10 new brews. I do this for every new set. I build 10 new decks. We play them all. A little different here in Modern, of course, because on Magic Online, you got to play leagues. Usually I play best of one in Arena. Play like 5 games. But here on, oh my god, we're getting monkeyed. Yeah, their deck just seems like a much better version of our deck. 10 new brews. This is deck number 6. It is a GriefBlade deck. Even though we're 3-0, I'm very unimpressed with the card Grief. You drew a land. Okay. Don't think it's like this deck feels very, very mopey. All the decks we've played so far, if you missed anything, I'll be up on my YouTube. God damn it. They're trying to Crox at me now. That was probably a mistake, actually. Yeah, that's probably bad. Are Crocs still in their hand? Yeah, they got Crocs. All right, sure. Tilt. Yeah, Grief's like pretty bad, I think. Grief's pretty bad. Like, we're just not doing the things that they're like. Their deck just seems like a much better Thoughtseize deck than ours, you know? Yeah. Yeah, this card has dash. This card's pretty freaking stupid. They get another treasure, and they hit my Stoneforge Mystic. That's funny. They don't have any things. Play Croxa, get my last card. Yeah, Lurrus is just stupid. I wouldn't be sad if Lurrus just went away, you know? Pretty tired of Lurrus at this point. So they're going to Croxa from the bin next turn. Draw, like, push something, or discard spell. Oh, not again. Alright, so we're going to hold the Rebirth, I guess, for discarding the Croxa. You son of a... Yeah, giving Ragavan dash just feels like really, really excessive. Alright, so here's Croxa. We're at 10. We can, like... I don't even know what we can do, honestly. Alright, so ship that. Crocs is back. Cliffs. So we just like Stoneforge. They're at 12. Yeah, didn't take 3 there. Pitching my land, pretty awesome. French bread pizza, dope. Hey, Toots. I'm gonna get
equipment.
3. So
From
we just get like
Fred.
Batterskull. We equip. We discard Liliana. And just like pray they have literally nothing. I have pizza for lunch too. Hell yeah. All pizza all the time here on this stream.
Yeah. I mean, I'm making gluten-free mac and cheese for dinner, but...
Busy week. 10 new brews. We're prepping for my birthday party on Saturday. My house, that's also our housewarming party.
Yes.
Here comes Croxa. D-up. D-up, Stoneforge Mystic. Plant your feet. Plant your feet. Plant your feet. No foul. No foul. Monkey.
Little monkey.
What is this? I don't like this. Oh, Lurrus. Okay. Don't like. Okay, command me. Make me feel sad. All right. So untap, draw, Godless Shrine. Not ideal. So now we just Batterskull. Put the sword on the Batterskull and just say a little prayer.
A little one?
A big one.
A big one.
A big one.
How big are we talking?
Oh, we're dead. If they have push, we're dead. So, but I don't think we have a choice but to go for it. So, all right, everyone, please hold on to your butts. Let the clenching commence.
I'm not holding on my butt.
I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. Hold me. Hold me. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm
I'm
scared.
not holding on to your butt either.
How's it going? Is it going good? I can't see. Is it happening good? Everything's good, right? It's all good, right?
It's all fine.
Everything's good?
I mean,
Everything's good, right?
should I click for you?
They push. Oh, come on! Why just cast Batterskull? I mean, like, I guess that works. So I cast Batterskull. They attack. I discard the card. I go to, and then I just put the Batterskull on the Snowboard Mystic. That'd be better, actually. That'd be better. So, like, keep the Snowboard on tap. They still have 2 cards in their hand. They also have Lurrus and Bobble, but that might be a better play. Our play was much riskier, but that's fair.
Got a risk for the biscuit?
That's fair. 3-1. 3-1.
Jim just doesn't want a 5-0. He just wants to,
Yeah, I gotta, if I'm saying the deck's bad, it has to actually be bad.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, like, so we play Batterskull, we say go, they, like, push the token, and then we're equipping onto the thing. Yeah, that's fair. Might have been better. Might have been better. Man, I'm so hungry.
That's
I want
fine.
to finish the league, though. I'm not going to eat on stream. I'm not going to eat on stream.
Would you like me to bring you, like, a half a Philly cheese?
And to think I clenched for that. To think. To think. Oh, that's not our first punt. We made many punts.
Oh, you must have just gotten here.
Lots of punts. Listen. You listen. Listen, all right? Hi, I'm Jim. Welcome to the stream. All right? On the play. We had Grief Ephemerate turn one of those games and lost too. You know? It's impossible, right? Like, he mulligan this hand? Probably. This hand's pretty bad. Now we're going to mulligan. Mulligan 2. Alright, I'm keeping. Fine. You got me. We have castles. We're going to pitch a clearing. Pretty bad hand, but I'm not going to 5. This hand can beat anything. Anything. Any permanent. Oh my god. Alright. I would say Vindicate's not particularly great here, but we get Scry. That's cool. Top card is Tide Hollow Sculler. No. We're going to send that one away. We can do better. We can do better. It's going to be a swamp. Alright. I think we're dead. Maybe Sculler's like fine there. I don't know. Can't be 3 things. They'll only kill 2 things. If I win this game, not match, you'll gift a sub. Alright. I'll play Vital on. I think we're dead. I think we're dead, folks. Maybe Sculler's fine there, honestly. Just like a guaranteed play. It's like pretty bad against them, but like at least I'm playing something. Now we're just like unbelievably behind. Just gonna lose. So we go to 13. And they have 6 cards in hand. Oh my god, we are so dead. Okay. You need to take it easy, opponent. Alright? You need to take it easy. We're hitting lands, though. Fine. There's a downside for Damn. Take 2 off an Eidolon for Damn. Alright, so we'll sideboard appropriately here. We're going to bring in our Fatal Push, Kaya, Campbell. I don't think you want Caldera over Batterskull, so we're going to cut the Thoughtseizes. Malakar of Birth isn't particularly good, but it's just a land also. Skyclave is like alright. Archon of Emeria is like kind of okay. Caldera is not good. I explained it in my article. Links in chat. It's not a good main deck card. It's too bad to cast. Take out these. We can shave like 1 or 2 of these. You can bring in like Kaya, Push. Gideon's pretty bad. The last pretty bad too, actually. I think the Archons are fine. And then Sword. What's these? Damn, Gataki, Skyclave. I think we'll just Gideon. Just kills fast. Alright. What's bad? Caldera complete. Discard. It should not be a part of your main deck Stoneforge package. Unless the format gets really, really non-interactive. Alright, there's your Lurrus. We love these Vindicates, let me tell you. We have a push here, though. This is a lot better, so we can keep this. Push and Kaya, kind of fine, so a little awkward to push a Goblin guy. They have Eidolon, but we have Vindicate now, too, so. Goblin Guide. What do you got for me, Goblin Guide? You got a Malakar Rebirth. That's a land. Come on, that's definitely a land. It's a load of crap. It's a land. All right. Yeah, we're like definitely not. I mean, if we draw Grief, I guess we'll cast this, right? It's MTGBot is the overlay, is the game tracker. You can find it on just Google search MTGBot. Again, I explain why it's bad in the article. I'm not going to go over it. Like I've been over it a number of times already. Long and short of it is that you can't cast it. It's uncastable. But read about it in the article. So we get a Rebirth here, or are we gonna just play flats and get a Godless Shrine? We don't need Godless Shrine. Plains is fine. No Protean Hulk. We're playing Esper Reanimator later though. Vindicate, Kaya. Yeah. Hold it. What have you missed? Decent amount of things. Today so far was Merfolk and Glimpse of Tomorrows. We're finishing up GriefBlade here. It's our last match. And then we have Esper Reanimator and Monkey Prison coming up. Alright, so they have Eidolon, but we have Vindicate, and we're at 19, so we'll go to 17, which isn't too bad. Get Godless Shrine, untap. Urborg, Vindicate. Vindicated! I am taking 2 in the face, but I'm still at 17. Have I done so many? Full leagues. We did 3 yesterday, and we've done 2 so far today. Lurrus in hand. Love it. Freaking love it. So we're going to untap, and we're going to play Kaya. And we're going to eat the Goblin Guide and the Bloodstained Mire, because they can't get back the thing yet. And we're going to play think just clearing a draw card next turn. Yeah, we had 3 leagues yesterday. We're doing 5 today and 2 tomorrow. So they have a Lurrus in their hand, and they have 5 other cards. And they're going to use 2 burn spells to kill my Kaya. So a little punished here for not removing the Eidolon, but at the same time, like, Kaya just gained us 8 life, which is pretty sick. So this is the Grief deck, yes. Okay. How about we draw a spell? How about no? All right. I guess we just like crack it again. Like, all right. Draw like Inquisition here. Okay. Now they're gonna be able to go Lurrus into Eidolon. I guess we're gonna like lose this game. Like, great start, but Rift Bolt. All right, they don't have a land. I mean, like, I could just Vindicate their land to keep them from being able to make that Lurrus play. I'm going to do that. Which feels awful, but... I wish I could kill the Sunbay Canyon, but can't do that, obviously, so... So they have 4 cards in hand. 1 is a Lurrus. I like Vindicate a lot. I think Vindicate's very good. All right, and there's Lurrus. It's a naked Lurrus. It's fine by me. Fine by me. You know what I say to naked Lurrus?
Get off my plane.
Get out of here. All right, 16 life. Feeling good if we can just draw a spell. If we just draw a spell. Goblin Guide. Goblin Guide will help us draw spells. So, come on, Goblin Guide. If it's a Malachar Rebirth at the top of my deck, I will concede. It's Ephemerate. It's close. All right. Now we're 14. Can't afford too many shots here from this Goblin Guide, you know? What's up, Reed? How's it going, Reed? All right, so Goblin Guide. Top card is Inquisition. Yeah, we're going to shuffle that away, I guess. Like, I mean, it would probably hit, but we need to answer this. So, this is ridiculous. Read! Skewer the critics. Yeah, we're just freaking dead. Like, can't take 4 off Goblin Guide in a mid-game like this and just not draw a single threat.
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
Oh, man. Top card is Ephemerate. All right, I'm done. You win. All right, I think his deck sucks. Like, Grief, the whole Grief Ephemerate thing just feels really, really hokey. Like, when it works, it's not like when it works, you win the game on the spot. And then it's not going to work a lot of the time. And it seems hard to build a deck where Ephemerate is a very good card. It seems hard to build a deck where Ephemerate's like actively really good, and you have enough black cards for Grief. Rebirth's pretty bad. I like Torok. Skuller's like pretty mopey. Like Stoneforge is great. Vindicate is great. You know, you want a lot of games in the back of Vindicate. I think Torok's great too. Actually, I think this card's actually awesome. I think Torok's really, really good. But yeah, I'm kind of like, I feel vindicated that we went 3-2, because I didn't think that was very good. We were 3-0. I don't think Solitude's very good either. So, yeah. I don't know. That's the deck. Definitely. Those last few matches played out. We obviously got a little lucky and drew some lands and stuff, but at the same time, like we did pull off turn 1 Ephemerate Grief against someone and didn't even come close to winning the game. Like so. Last game, yeah, I think this deck would probably beat Burn, just like on the back of like Inquisition, mostly pain-free land, Stoneforge Mystic, Kaya and stuff. We drew pretty bad there for sure. But it doesn't change the fact that I think that this deck is just not very good. And that Grief is like unbelievably overrated. I thought it was pretty overrated thinking about it. Now that I've actually played with the card Grief and Ephemerate in the same deck, I am not impressed at all. So that's this deck. Deck number 6, 10 new brews. We get more brews though. Our next deck is going to be Monkey Prison. Monkey Prison. We're going to monkey around, all right? But you two folks, love you. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you soon.